All right, I guess we are up and ready to go. I see the live symbol up. My name is Sarah Barker. I'm the supervising attorney for the Senior Citizen Law Project at Coast to Coast Legal Aid. And I am joined today by one of our staff members, Geraldine DeBianchi, and she is our Mobile Justice Squad attorney. So today we're going to be telling you a little bit about what the Senior Law Project does, the services we provide here for seniors in Broward County. And if you stay tuned to the very end, both Geraldine and I will be sharing our favorite holiday cookie recipes with you. Everyone I know has their favorite cookies. So we thought since the summer has started, this would be a good kickoff to the holidays. So staff, community partners, or the community that's watching, we hope you do stay till the end and have the opportunity to possibly vote on your what you think might be the better cookie, but we'll save that all to the end. So like I said, I am the supervising attorney with the Senior Citizen Law Project. We provide legal services to seniors age 60 and older who are residents of Broward County. Geraldine and I are going to go through and we're going to discuss some of the different legal areas that we assist senior clients with. I'm going to start off with housing. Now, unfortunately, this year, housing has been on everybody's mind. It's been in the news. It's been something that community organizations, no matter who they serve, have had to deal with because of the impact of COVID-19 and all the rental assistance programs that have been coming out, especially here in Broward County. So if you are a tenant who's having a legal issue with your tenancy, you can contact us for assistance. We help with eviction defense. We help with fair housing. And whether or not you have a private landlord or you're in subsidized or public housing, you can definitely call us. Please call us so we can assist you with your legal issue. We also have a lot of up-to-date knowledge on different resources available right now. As you may know, there's a lot of resources out there for tenants who may be struggling to pay their rent. It can be very confusing because there's a lot of programs depending on where you live in your particular situation. There's a variety of things that or places you can contact. So we definitely want to be able to assist you with that. We want to be able to keep seniors living where they are and not have to be evicted. So Geraldine, I will let you move on to our next legal area.
Well, thank you for having me with you, Sarah. I appreciate it. Again, I'm Geraldine DeBianchi, the Mobile Justice Squad attorney in the Senior Citizen Law Project, as Sarah stated. We also represent and advise on health and public benefits. And what that includes are food stamps, long-term care, Medicare, Medicaid, HMOs, Social Security, and supplemental social income. So what does that mean? What have we been doing? In terms of food stamps, we assist our clients who were denied food stamps benefits, whose benefits have been terminated. As Sarah said, that it's been a difficult time the last year and a half or more during the pandemic, and the public health emergency did extend benefits for food stamps, and those did terminate, the PHEs, as of, I believe it was October 1st. So we've had a number of clients coming to us in questioning as to why their benefits were reduced and how we could assist in recalculating or recertifying them. So if you have had that problem, please give us a call. In terms of Social Security and SSI, we see a lot of overpayment issues, and we address that for the clients. What caused the overpayment, how that can be addressed, what avenues they have in getting those certified and getting those benefits back to them. Long-term care, Medicaid, Medicare, and HMOs, we also assist with those in terms of what benefits you're getting, the amount of the benefits, and how they can be acquired. So I'm going to let Sarah now move on to her next topic.
Okay, so we also assist seniors with consumer issues they may be having. And consumer issues is a broad term, but it can include debt collection, if you're getting medical bills, you're getting credit card bills you can't pay, you're getting threatened with litigation, or perhaps you've actually been served with a credit card lawsuit or a lawsuit related to debt, please give us a call so we can assess your situation and provide you with assistance. We also give advice on foreclosure issues, which unfortunately, because of representation on foreclosure issues because of the pandemic, there are in the foreclosures now starting to move again. We have seen more clients coming in with situations where they've been unable to pay their mortgage. Perhaps they were given forbearance during the last year or so, and they're not sure where they stand with their lender. They're confused about it. We're always looking to assist those clients so we can make sure they don't misunderstand something and end up losing their home. Reverse mortgage foreclosures. So we may have clients that have reverse mortgages who, because of COVID-19 or because of bills that stack up, weren't able to pay taxes or insurance, and they find themselves in foreclosure with a reverse mortgage. So we definitely want to assist seniors who may be facing either that maybe a foreclosure hasn't been filed yet, but you're behind with your mortgage, or you're getting, you're getting letters from your lender that they may be taking action to foreclose against you. The earlier you contact us, the better, so we can assess the situation. It's going to be particular to the individual circumstances, so we can see what we can do to assist. In relation to debt collection, if also you're facing a garnishment of wages or garnishment of bank accounts, please contact us so we can, again, provide you with the assistance. Geraldine is going to now take it away.
Well, we assist with naturalization only for the purpose of acquiring public benefits. So if you were to come to us and say, do we do immigration? We only assist if we are helping you get public benefits with those applications. So to answer that question, right, Sarah? Yes. The only reason we would get involved in an immigration issue is if we are assisting in acquiring public benefits for you.
Correct.
So really, that's our naturalization umbrella right there.
Yes. And then finally, the last area is going to be, and a very important one, is that we do provide assistance to seniors who are victims of abuse, exploitation, or victims of crime and have a civil legal issue related to that victimization. This can include abuse by a family member, a caregiver. Not all abuse is physical. There can be verbal abuse, intimidation. If you're a senior or you know a senior who you suspect, may be in trouble, but you're not sure, you can always recommend they call our office, or, if you're the senior, please contact our office. Again, so we can provide you with legal advice so you can know your rights, what recourse you have, and most importantly, if you're in an unsafe situation, you can find your way out. So we also do assist with the holiday season coming. There's a lot of scams out there, a lot of calls to seniors that may be over the internet. They may be phone calls asking you to give personal information. So you may have gotten those calls. You may have accidentally given information because you thought it was maybe you thought it was Social Security calling. So of course, if you find that you're getting weird notices about credit cards that you didn't open, or you suspect you've been a victim of identity theft, please give us a call so we can again assist you with that issue. And now I'm going to let Geraldine tell you all about her project, which is the Mobile Justice Squad project.
What is the Mobile Justice Squad? Where do we go? The Mobile Justice Squad, where do we go and what do we do? The Mobile Justice Squad goes everywhere in Broward County. Who do we represent? All of those in the Senior Citizen Law Project. Seniors 60 and older. The only difference between what the Mobile Justice Squad does and the Mobile Justice Squad attorney and all the other attorneys is that I represent only seniors 60 and older who are either homebound or have problems and challenges with transportation. So the fact that you're unable to come to our office does not mean you will not be availed of our services. I have a fully equipped law office on wheels that comes directly to your home, to community centers and senior centers to assist the clients directly on the spot at their homes. So it has everything from the computer, printer, scanner, hotspot, copier, and everything that's needed. So it's one-stop shopping for the attorney and the client. And it's a fabulous project so that we are able to service those seniors who otherwise would not have been able to have attorneys and legal representation by virtue of the fact that they're either, like I said, homebound, can't leave their homes, or can't leave without a tremendous amount of difficulty with transportation. So there you go.
All right. So before we move to the baking portion, I just want to let everybody know if you do need to contact us, you can reach us at 954-765-8955. 954-736-2450 or 954-736-2496. Also, you can go to our website, coasttocoastlegalaid.org, and click on Get Help, and you can fill out an online application. So there's various ways to contact us. Our physical building is currently closed, but we're fully open to assist clients. So please call or go online to apply for services if you are looking for assistance from our organization. So now we're gonna start with the baking portion of this. So I'll let Geraldine start with her.
Well, I am making a triple chocolate Andes mint cookie today. Each year we make, in our house, we make over 500 cookies and we pick a new cookie every year. This is our new cookie of the year. So I thought I'd share it with all of you. And not only is it just something fun, but I think it's, even though it sounds decadent, it's not something that's too much and it's really good. So I think you're all going to enjoy it. So what I did was, the recipe will be in the chat if anybody wants it, or you could reach out to us on our website if you want to go that far. So mixed all of the ingredients together and it looks like this. So it looks like this. Ooh, right? Scoop it out. You take one scoop and we put it on the pan and it comes into a nice little ball, and then you want to pat it down. So I'm going to hold that up so you can see what they look like. You don't want them to be too small and not too big because they spread out nicely. So you'll make about, this makes about 2 dozen cookies, and you put in the oven at 350, and I timed it. It's about 18 minutes and they're nicely done. You let them sit afterward for a good 10 to 15 minutes and they come out really nicely. What I like is, and I didn't put on my finished product, but I should have, for Hanukkah, you could do some nice blue and white sprinkles before they go in the oven, because then they'll stick. And then for Christmas, you could do the red and green. So it would be pretty to put on there. So really, those are my cookies. It comes with Andes mints, chocolate chips, baking cocoa. So there's your triple chocolate, and it is so delicious. It smells good. It's got the mint of the season. And what's better than mint and chocolate? Sarah's probably going to tell you with her cookie. I bet that's probably the answer. Even though there's a friendly competition, I would probably like Sarah's cookies too. So go ahead, Sarah. What are you making today?
Well, I am making one of my childhood favorites, which is magic bars. They have many different names, many different ingredients in them, kind of dependent on maybe what recipe you're following or what you remember growing up, or what you currently make for your family. But I'm going to share with you what the way I've done it. I kind of like to put things together just without measuring, but so some people might not like that, but I'll tell you what I do. So the first thing you do is you have to find crushed graham crackers. Now they sell them in a box already crushed for you. It's a wonderful thing. This year,
smash them, Sarah, yourself?
Yeah, because if you wait too long, they sell it at the store very quickly around this year. So I waited too long. It's okay. I mean, all you have to do is put them in a Ziploc bag and, let out some frustration, and boom, you have crumbles. put them in a bowl, melt 1 stick of butter. That's half a cup, which is going to be 1 stick of butter. Throw it all together. And yes, that's that. Thank you. And then bring my little spatula back here. And then you just press it down in the pan, just in a glass 9x13 baking dish. I use glass. I think it's a lot easier. You can do parchment paper with a metal pan, but I prefer glass. I think it's just easier to get it out at the end.
Spray it with like a cooking spray so it doesn't stick.
I don't spray it. I don't spray it because the butter mixed in, I don't spray it. I have sprayed it. I don't think it makes a difference, but some people do parchment paper underneath. They can just lift it out. I don't do that, but you can. So there's different ways you can do this. So once you have your layering or your first layer, and that's why some people call this 7-layer bars, but I don't know that it's actually, I don't put in 7 things, but some people put in nuts, like pecans. I don't do that, but you can certainly do it. But it's just not how I do it. So I throw in some coconut. It's going to be the first thing, shredded coconut. I do not like shredded coconut, but for some reason in this cookie, I don't really taste it like I taste it just on other things. So if you don't like shredded coconut, don't let that deter you from this recipe.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't love coconut, but if you mix it in certain things like chocolate, a sweet, then I like it.
Yeah, exactly. So the shredded coconut's going to be your first layer. Your second layer is going to be these guys. You're going to do about 3/4 of a cup of the Heath toffee bits or any toffee bits, but these are buy one given right now in Publix, so run out. So what I do is, like I said, I'm not a huge measurer, but I just kind of sprinkle them around. Cover up the, just have them sporadically around. If you like one thing more than another, you can put more of what you like on. And then I'm going to do chocolate chips. You could do, you can make this mint and do mint chocolate chips. Some people use butterscotch. So there's a lot of different ways you can do this recipe. So you're just going to sprinkle those on.
How long have you been doing a cooking show, Sarah? Because you're really good at this. You're really good at it.
To myself when I bake, so.
Me too, because nobody else listens, right?
So this is kind of the normal, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then the very last thing you do to seal the deal is a can of condensed milk. You open it up, and then I just kind of go up and down the rows with it. It's going to spread itself out. Don't touch it with a spatula. You will lift up all the stuff. I've made that mistake. It will spread itself out. Don't worry. Once it's in the oven. So don't concern yourself with that. And then that's really it. You've just made yourself some wonderful, yummy cookie bars. You haven't dirtied a lot of pans. All you have to do now is throw it in the oven. Bake it for 25 to 30 minutes. If you're using glass, bake it at 325. And you can
look like.
Huh?
What do they look like when they come out?
Okay, so usually they're gonna look like this. But I always found myself thinking that these are like they are not very festive looking cookies, even though I think they're the best tasting out of the holiday cookie options. So last night, I've never tried this, but I did last night to throw some sprinkles on it. So I think that's
what I was thinking. You got to put sprinkles on them.
It kind of made
much
it a little
better.
fancier.
Yeah, for sure.
So a little, maybe my kids will eat it now. I don't know. Probably not.
They don't eat it? These are really good.
Those ones look good. My kids might eat that.
They are good, but yours, I like the whole process of it.
So
it's good.
So yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Sarah.
Oh, I had one other tip because I like to bring like a big plate of cookies to the office when we do sort of our unit gathering for the holidays. Obviously with COVID, we're not able to do that. But if you are, working and you want to like make your coworkers cookies, but you're not going to bring in a big platter, I also find that you can buy these little bags and just throw them in there. And then it's not, it's an easy way to give them out without having a tray that everyone's like picking from, especially right now, where we're all kind of trying to avoid the germs. So
I like
That's it.
They have little boxes and bags too now, so they're cute to put in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And they're easy, you know, and you could stack them, really little ones. They're cute like those bags. So everybody, thank you.
Yes. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Geraldine. My very
Thanks for, yeah, I mean, I
Um,
took on our office baking champion, so, you know,
I am not a champion.
Yeah, well,
I'm just the one that
I've
does it.
heard.
I don't know. But I'm not sure if there's an opportunity to vote. But if there is,
But if there is,
there's
there's a triple chocolate cookie waiting for you.
Yes, we'll see.
Or a magic bar.
So thank you for joining us today. We hope you learned a little bit about the Senior Citizen Law Project and what we do. And we hope that maybe you have a couple new cookie ideas for the holidays. So thank you very much for joining us.
And continue to watch us Thursdays and Fridays on Facebook at noon, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Coast to Coast Legal Aid of South Florida. Thank you and happy holidays.
Happy holidays.